Get ready to enter a heavenly world full of intrigue, spiritual battles, and deep meanings. Join me in this fascinating exploration of the Archangel Michael, uncovering his importance in the sacred scriptures and understanding his impact on our spiritual lives. The Archangel Michael, designated as such by the Bible, is a powerful figure in the sacred scriptures. His position as Archangel places him above all the angels, and he is considered the first prince of heaven. Archangel Michael is described as having a position above all the angels, which places him in a position of prominence and authority within the heavenly hierarchy. This position is mentioned in some passages of the Bible, especially in the book of Jude and the book of Daniel. In Jude 1 verse 9, there is a reference to the Archangel Michael disputing with the devil over the body of Moses. In this passage, Michael is described as not daring to utter a curse against the devil, but rather saying, "The Lord rebuke you." This attitude shows Michael's position of respect and authority even in the face of Satan. In the book of Daniel, Michael is mentioned as one of the first princes, and your prince, Daniel 10 verse 21, indicating his position of leadership and protection in relation to God's people. Furthermore, in Daniel 12 verse 1, Michael is called the great prince who stands up for the children of your people, highlighting his role as defender and protector of God's people in times of trouble. These passages highlight Michael's position as an archangel, a figure of great importance and authority among the angels, especially in defending the interests of God and his people. The name Michael means who is like God, a question that resonates in its very essence. However, many are unaware of the deep meaning behind this name. The name Michael has a deep and symbolic meaning that is rooted in the Holy Scriptures. In the Bible, the name Michael means who is like God or who is similar to God. This significance can be found in passages that highlight God's unique and incomparable nature, as well as Michael's exalted position as one of the chief archangels. The origin of the name Michael is mentioned in the book of Daniel, specifically in chapter 12, verse 1. In this passage, Michael is described as the great prince who stands up for the children of your people, highlighting his association with the protection and defense of God's people in times of adversity. In addition, the name Michael is also related to his own heavenly identity and mission. As mentioned earlier, Michael means who is like God, a rhetorical question that highlights God's incomparability and transcendence over all things. This designation suggests that Michael shares a special closeness with God and reflects his divine nature in his very essence. Therefore, the name Michael not only describes his individual identity, but also evokes a deep reverence for God's greatness and holiness. He is a constant reminder of God's sovereignty and supreme power over the universe, and Michael's presence as an archangel serves as a living symbol of this spiritual truth. Michael is described as the prince of God's chosen people, especially associated with the nation of Israel. He is God's messenger of law and judgment, leading battles against the forces of darkness. One of the passages mentioned is found in the book of Daniel, chapter 10, verse 21, where Michael is called Prince of that nation, in reference to Israel. This passage highlights Michael's role as a protector and defender of God's chosen people. Another relevant passage is found in Daniel 12 verse 1, where Michael is described as the great prince who stands up for the children of your people. This passage highlights Michael's intervention in times of trouble and his leadership in protecting God's people from adverse forces. These biblical passages confirm Michael's importance and role as a high-ranking archangel in the heavenly hierarchy, charged with leading and protecting God's people on their spiritual journey. His authority and leadership are demonstrated through his willingness to fight against the forces of evil and defend the interests of God and his people. According to the scriptures, Michael will be on the front line during the final battle against Satan and his demons, a war that will result in the ultimate defeat of the forces of evil. In the final battle against Satan, the Archangel Michael is portrayed as a courageous and powerful leader who commands a heavenly army in the fight against the forces of darkness. This battle is described in several passages of the Bible, especially in the book of Revelation. In Revelation 12 verses 7 to 9, we find a vivid description of this cosmic battle. And there was a battle in heaven, Michael and his angels fought against the dragon and his angels fought, but they prevailed not, neither was their place found any more in heaven. And the great dragon was thrown down, the serpent of old, called the devil and Satan, who deceives the whole world. He was thrown down to the earth, and his angels were thrown down with him. This passage depicts Michael leading the heavenly armies in an epic battle against Satan and his followers. He and his angels fight an intense battle against the dragon, who represents Satan himself and his demonic hosts. Victory is assured by the power of Michael and his angels, and Satan is defeated and cast down to earth along with his followers. Furthermore, in Revelation 20 verses 1-3, we read, "And I saw an angel coming down from heaven, having the key of the abyss and a great chain in his hand. He seized the dragon, the ancient serpent, who is the devil and Satan, and bound him for 1,000 years. And he cast him into the abyss, and shut him up there, and set a seal upon him, that he should deceive the nations no more, until the 1,000 years should be finished." This passage also highlights Michael's leadership in restraining and judging Satan. He is portrayed as a divine agent, charged with subduing evil and protecting God's kingdom. His authority is evident in the imprisonment of Satan and the guarantee that he will no longer be able to deceive the nations for a set period of time. These biblical passages illustrate Archangel Michael's position of leadership and authority in the final battle against Satan, as described in the Bible. His divine intervention is crucial for the victory of God's kingdom over the forces of evil and for the establishment of eternal justice and peace. Michael's story is intrinsically linked to the fall of Lucifer and the subsequent angelic rebellion, an event that triggered a cosmic struggle between good and evil. Michael also plays a crucial role in supporting the faithful, as witnessed in his intervention during Daniel's journey. Although there aren't many specific passages detailing his interaction with Daniel, some passages provide a general understanding of his function as protector and defender of God's people. In Daniel 10 verses 12-14, Daniel has been fasting and praying for 3 weeks when a heavenly being appears to him. This being claims to have been sent by God from the first day Daniel began to pray, but was prevented by the prince of the kingdom of Persia until Michael, one of the first princes, came to his aid. This passage suggests that Michael plays a crucial role in protecting and supporting the faithful, intervening on their behalf during times of spiritual adversity. Furthermore, in Daniel 12 verse 1, Michael is described as the great prince who stands up for the children of your people, highlighting his position as a powerful defender of God's people in times of distress and tribulation. Although these passages do not specifically detail Michael's intervention during Daniel's journey, they do provide an insight into his role as a divine protector and a defender of the faithful in the face of spiritual evil. It is important to note that Michael is often associated with divine intervention on behalf of God's people in various passages of the Bible, indicating his importance as a heavenly agent in carrying out God's will and protecting his faithful servants. His presence and intervention provide comfort and security to believers, demonstrating divine care and providence in the midst of life's difficulties and challenges. It is an unparalleled journey, an exploration of the secrets and mysteries surrounding angels in the Bible. The fate of the fallen angels, the cosmic battle between good and evil, and the influence of the Archangel Michael await your discovery. Don't miss the next chapter of this extraordinary journey. May the peace and protection of the Archangel Michael be with you always. May your journey be illuminated by the light of truth and divine love. Always remember the heavenly support and intervention that is by your side, guiding your steps and protecting your path. May you feel the comforting presence of Archangel Michael at every moment of your life. If you enjoyed the video and would like to see more content like this, don't forget to leave your like and subscribe to the channel to receive updates. Your participation is essential to help us continue bringing you inspiring and informative content. Thank you in advance for your support, and I hope to see you again in our next videos. See you soon, and may your journey be blessed and full of peace and harmony.